3 days ago on the news in California, I saw the most disgusting thing I ever saw in this nation. I've been here 78 years, but people have been living in America over 200 years and nothing like this has ever been seen. We have to know that we're in a revolution, with a counterculture revolution, and they're taking everything with us without firing a single shot. Remember what Khrushchev said? We will take over you without firing a single shot. And that is exactly what's going on. They had the police out there in California, and they had the counterculture flag, the rainbow flag in the center, and to the right they had the American flag, and to the left they had the American flag, and they were saluting it. That's the last straw. That's why on Flag Day I'm saying this. The strongest weapon in the United States is a patriot. Destroy the remnants and symbols of people's traditions, and you erase their history as if it never existed. America is disappearing. The Democrats' endeavor to establish America as an entitlement nation has robbed us of our identity, our pride, and now is robbing us of our freedom. We must fight to reclaim our identity, which makes us exceptional amongst the nations. We need to be bold. We need swagger. We need to plant our flag and stake our claim. Let the enemies know from within. They are living on borrowed time, for America has awakened. The American flag is the symbol of our freedom. There are those who wish to dishonor and destroy the symbols we embrace that represents our culture of freedom. There is one symbol that rises above the rest: our flag. It symbolizes the spilt blood of our military that has fought to keep our nation free. It is our flag that carries into every battlefield, then planted and raised as our warriors for justice secure a resounding victory over those who would trample on our freedoms and bound us to tyranny's post. Our flag is a symbol of that invincible spirit of those patriotic Americans who have pledged to withstand any assault, no matter what the odds, no matter what the cost. Our national anthem is a testament to that spirit. As Flag Day approached last year, I noticed there were no major parades scheduled in our cities and our capital. 30 years ago, I marched in a parade and had led it. I marched and led a parade up 6th Avenue. There were 500,000 people in attendance. Every year after that, there were parades across America painting the face of America red, white, and blue. How come? How could it be like at this time like none other, when there has been an endless attack on a free republic by those who disrespect our flag, our national anthem, and the Constitution of the United States of America? The foundation upon which our free republic stands was just treated like another day by our leaders. At this point, I knew there must be a resurgence of patriotic spirit. If we are to overcome the Democrats, the forces of tyranny from within, it must be one that creates volcanic tremors of righteousness in order to shake us loose from tyranny's grip. There must be a grand awakening to bring a reversal of the most dire circumstances, and it must happen now. Our current political institutions and think tanks are not responding quickly enough to meet this immediate challenge. They are not keeping time on the same clock of those who wish to destroy our free republic. The phrase "under God" was incorporated into the Pledge of Allegiance on June 14th, that's Flag Day, 1954, by a joint resolution of Congress amending the number 4 of the Flag Day Code enacted in 1942. Now, some 70 years later, The battle for the soul of our nation is raging. We're facing a godless communist insurrection within, whose attack on our Constitution mirrors the same systematic attack on America by our worst enemies. They are shredding our laws of governance and denying us our God-given rights. When those that changed the pledge in 1954, they did not get congressional approval at first. When they recited it and people heard it, it spread like wildfire across our land. Only then did it get congressional approval. The final revision of our Pledge of Allegiance resonates like the sound of a Liberty Bell when ringing, unleashing the full power of we the people that is needed to dislodge this communist insurrection. America is the forerunner of a final Exodus decree, inhabited by the pathfinders of justice from every race who gathered here with a mission to brave hardships of all kinds in order to clear the road for enlightenment and harmony for the rest of the world. We are entering an era where the existence of our free republic, from which the light of liberty emanates, is about to be extinguished by those from the forces of tyranny from within. No matter how bleak it may look, do not stand down. Rejoice. The reason that God put us here is to fight this godless insurgency. This was the purpose of our nation was founded on. God's plan to triumph over tyranny and those who promote it. Have faith. Resistance to tyranny is obedience to God. Thomas Jefferson. This is the meaning of a true American patriot, one who is overjoyed to have this opportunity to fill this dream of this timeless promise. Only one has grasped this concept, can truly love and fight to fulfill the commitment this country had made from the outside, to close the divide of any of those who would separate us from liberty's grand design, until all unify under our flag's original intent. One nation, under God, freed from tyranny, for liberty and justice for all. This is our flag, our coat of arms, our glorious quest.